this is a hip flexor stretch, and what I'll be doing is I'll be doing it closed chain, meaning that my foot will be anchored and I'll be moving about my body around my hip. So I'm gonna go back into what we'd call like a Thomas stretch, where I have my leg hanging off the table or off the bench here. And as I go back into my supine position or modified supine, as you can see, my leg being bent off the table is giving me a small hip flexor stretch. So I can make that a bit more intense by pulling this hip towards my chest. And as you can see, that pulls my pelvis up into some flexion, stretching my hip even more. So for this closed chain stretch, I anchor my foot into this position. I can also use like a kettlebell, my foot in the handle. I'm gonna go back into this stretch, allowing my hip flexor and my abdominals to lower me eccentrically. And then I'm going to feel the stretch and pull back up strong. So I can progress this again by going on something a bit higher so I can get my hip a bit more extended. And then I can use something that will put my foot even lower. So my body will be elevated, my foot will be lower, and it'll be creating a bit more of an extension moment, pulling my leg to the ground. So I would do this, and I have maybe my foot off this way with a kettlebell. And as I'm going, you see how my foot is coming off the ground, but the bell would be anchoring me, allowing me to get that nice eccentric stretch. Nice and slow on the way down.